And here is tonight's tale of the tape. And now for the official introductions, the veteran voice of the Octagon is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC Featherweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Miller! And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Amanda the Lioness Nunes!
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so here we go with round 1, and you can make it argument that this woman is the greatest knockout right now in this division. Chewing up contenders, spitting them out left and right. She has won the majority of her last fights by flush knockout. We haven't seen power like this in a long time in this division, and if she can extend her winning ways here tonight, perhaps her next fight would be for the UFC title. All right, so Amanda Nunes getting off here again as usual. Really as well-rounded a fighter as we have in the men's or the women's game here in 2020.
Yeah, regardless of gender, right? Regardless of gender, Amanda Nunes stands amongst the best in pound for pound in the entire UFC.
Nunes gets the double leg takedown. How good was that?
Way to kick her off and try to get some space to get up.
Always busy here in the clinch. Lands a nice punch there. So she lands the double jab now, DC, and again, she has said a lot about not just being a one-trick pony, not just being one and done, but to continue to throw volume, and she's certainly doing that tonight.
She's doing a fantastic job fighting behind the jab, and look at her double it up. It's a thing of beauty.
Back to the feet now. Good exchange there inside. Well, she's so confident in her defense and her ability to block shots, and now you see why.
You see all she learned from her background in boxing that allows her to be so effective defensively.
Huge left hand. And mixes in a takedown. Why not? Back to the feet now. Under 2 minutes to go in a back-and-forth first round here. Well, her striking has been great tonight. Rocked her opponent pretty significantly, but you gotta think there's a little bit of disappointment that she wasn't able to get the finish.
I mean, that is a big shot to the head. I cannot believe she's still standing.
She landed a nice left punch there. Well, DC, some might suggest she's sort of playing with her food here. She has the upper hand, but not really forcing the issue and trying to get her out of there.
You know, she's very patient as a fighter. But when you see someone hurt that many times in one round, you gotta go for blood. I know it's against her. It's...
This could be it.
Beautiful.
All right, so Nunes is in half guard. Final seconds of the round. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Nunes. Second round, straight ahead. All right, so there's the end of the round. She has a cut on her lip. That much is obvious. We'll see if the cut man can get in there, shut that thing down, and prevent it from becoming a major factor here moving forward. All right, she is all smiles as she makes her way back to the stool. DC, a lot of good action there in the previous round, particularly that head kick knockdown. Talk us through it.
She's a really good striker. She does everything so technically on her feet. So you knew when you were watching her land so many strikes, so eventually she would go high, and she did, and got that big knockdown that really did determine this round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, second round underway. Oh, she blocked the kick there. Nicely done.
What a great job using the offhand to dictate the pace of the fight.
So a lot of strikes have landed here, and she has some swelling now to prove.
Well, she's landing it. She's getting up, yep.
snuffed that one out as she blocks the kick.
Oh, nice double leg, yes.
Miller gets up and is back on her feet. Very nice.
Oh, my goodness.
Miller gets stunned there by that stiff jab. All right, the referee has paused the action here, likely to call in the doctor, yes, to look at this significant swelling on her. I'm not sure she's going to be allowed to continue.
John, she's gotten beaten up, and I mean, it's getting worse every time she gets hit. There is a lot of swelling.
Doctor pulls the referee aside. It looks as though the fight at least is going to continue for now.
It's going to continue for right now, but she has got to get going. She will not have much time in this fight because it's only going to get worse.
You ready?
All right, well, she's about as tough as it gets. She wants to stay in this fight, and she will be afforded that opportunity as the referee gets the action back underway.
You can see it in her eyes. She was not defeated. She was not deflated. She wanted to be out there. She wants a chance. That's exactly what she's going to get. I think it's the right decision.
All right, so the referee maybe closing his distance a little bit. She has absorbed so many headshots. I don't think he wants her to take too much. Back to the feet.
Beautiful leg kick.
Oh, it's a nice takedown there from Amanda Nunes. DC, every time she fights, she puts her status as the greatest of all time on the line, and certainly looking good with the wrestling here early on.
Yeah, she's looking good with her secondary skill, right? Amanda Nunes is known for her striking now.
She is wobbled now.
Oh, jab of Nunes.
She blocked that one. Nunes is bleeding heavily from the mouth right now. Cut man can only do so much with a cut on the lip, and it's only getting worse by the minute.
Another big takedown.
Oh, and she's back up again. Nice job to post the hand and get back to her feet. Pretty good connection by her there on the knee, and I don't care. Well, that right there is as good a knockout as we have seen in this division all year long. Show money, win money. Gotta think she's getting a bonus check as well.
She looked amazing, John, and she got the knockout finish that she wanted so badly. What a night for this young lady and her team.
The official decision is in. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Gaines called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 6 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout, Miller!
Well, there she is, and you can be sure there's going to be a long line at the after party tonight after what she was able to accomplish tonight.
I mean, she will be as popular tonight as she's ever been because no one forgets a knockout like this. It'll be on TV. It'll be on the news.